Hey, hi, hello, welcome to stream. A bit later in the day than usual streams, but things have been kind of hectic for when I'm able to stream, so we might be getting some later streams to get the streams done this year. But welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I need to grab a water bottle, 1 second. Water bottle has been obtained. But yeah, let's just get into this and see how things go. So first time skip, and then we'll have a look at everyone. So Myrtleberry went missing for a few days. Volcano Swan wasn't looking where they were going and tripped over a small trunk, spraining their paw. Not that upset at that, considering that they murdered someone last year. NASCAR's ear is no longer torn. NASCAR was climbing a tree, though, and then got a splinter from one of the branches. There is so much stuff that happened this year. Oh, this moon, I mean. Soft Rapids white cough. Soft Rapids white cough is gone. Soft Rapid was seen arguing and borderline fighting with a loner. Scorch has a running nose. Chloe received a present, petals, from Clay Shriek and decided to keep them on their pelt. Very cute. Hazy Flick will always love Chive, but they decided to move on. Figaro has recovered from their sprain, finally feels more like themselves. Their shock is gone. Same with Sworn. Cicada Kit's headache is gone. Shadow Kit no longer has green cough. Love to see it. And let's take a look at everyone. Welcome, welcome if this is your first stream. So MossClan, our leader, is Thunderstar still, and he has all 9 lives. He's 82 moons old. Unfortunately, Volcano Swan, his former apprentice, murdered a love interest he had last year that no one knows about yet, so that's something to keep an eye on. Yeah, we're late. I swear I can talk. This is what happens when it's later in the day. We are late night streaming. It's technically only 7:40 p.m. here, but late for me in general. Antler Stock, I'm so sad. He saw Too Late Kit playing with a dog. He currently has white cough. Hoping he gets better. I love him. Then there's Sporefern, who is the medicine cat that murdered someone last year, so that's something to keep an eye on. He is happy he chose life as a medicine cat. How fun. Gonna keep an eye on you. Sadie Curl wants to visit the elders to hear a story. And then Goosepaw, who I love, still hasn't gotten their name. Saw a 2-leg kit playing with a kitty pet. And then there's Tetra Stripe, our mediator, who is bloodthirsty. He is looking around camp. Welcome to stream. Here's Figaro. He wants to visit the elders to hear a story. NASCAR is eavesdropping on Catrick. I forgot there was a cat named Catrick. Makwa, oh yeah. I usually do like a quick refresher of just glancing around the clan to double check like things that happened last year, but I forgot to do that. I forgot Makwa joined. playing a prank on Scourge. Catrick wants to compliment Bluffstreak's fighting techniques. Jaffa wants to compliment Inigo's fighting techniques, and if you saw the last Year 19 video, Jaffa was the cat that was seeing Frost Lycan, but, you know. Shard Ember is curious about other clans. I feel bad for Shard Ember. Like, she's already dealing with so much grief in general, and her mate is now a murderer that she doesn't know about, so you know. We did have a cat named Makwa Star, which is why Makwa is an interesting name. Spirejoy is thinking about their old clan mates in Viper Clan. Technically never was a part of Viper Clan, but you know. With Spire Star gone. Not Spire Star. Serpent Star. Again, later in the day. Inigo tries to set a good example for younger cats. Wisteria Mask hasn't been seen in a while. Oh, Jaffa is a NZ candy. It's really good. Is that New Zealand or a different place? I'm going to assume that's New Zealand. We got Swarm, relaxing in camp. They have Vitiligo, I believe. Marble Fur trying to set a good example for younger cats. Laurel Tuft is eavesdropping on Thunderstar. Volcano Swan wonders at all that Clay Shriek has seen and done. Icy Pelt is eavesdropping on Piper Kit. And here's Bubbling Mark, who is feeling gloomy this month. And again, for people that saw last year of Galaxy Clan, this is the cat that's a part of the poly with Oriole Chirp and Midnight Lilac. So you know. And yeah, Makwa Star was the cat that was the leader of Sharp Clan that we went to war against. Bluffstreak is rethinking their life choices. Soft Rapid saw a two-legged kit playing with a dog. First Spring is wondering what living with two legs must be like. Hazy Flick is playing a prank on Clay Shriek. Dew Stripe is playing a prank on Quimby. Green Curl saw some kitty pets playing with colorful moss balls. Tempest Freckle is staring off into space. Edelweiss is sparring with some clanmates. We have to remember when they get to 24 moons to turn, to make it set Prevent Kids isn't off anymore. It's currently on right now because they got together very young. Valley thinks about going on a little jaunt outside camp. Quimby is wondering if kitty pet life is really so bad. Next Galaxy Clan vid has been moved to first Sunday of the month, so July 7th. That's probably what the update schedule is going to be from now on. First Sunday of the month instead of last Sunday of the month. Chloe, nice new petals you got there. Craving the taste of fish. Love that for him. Scorch daydreams about being a warrior in Tiger Clan. Clay Shriek saw a pair of two legs in our camp today. Myrtleberry spent last night stressing over possible disasters. Babies, Fierce Kit watches Puddle Kit pretend to hunt a mouse. I think these are the ones we stole. If you missed the last stream, we found a queen with her kits, and then she ran away with one of them, and we ended up taking the other two. Kind of a miscommunication, but we kind of did just straight up steal babies. accidental, you know. Piper Kit hides in the medicine cat's herb stores. Antler Stalk and Inigo's babies. Puddle Kit hiding in the nursery. Shadow Kit is nervous about leaving their siblings. The queen can come back and she'll hate the clan if she does. Well, that would be interesting. Shadow Kit nervous about leaving their siblings is very cute, by the way. It's like sad, but in a cute way, if that makes sense. Oak Kit is annoying older cats. And that's the clan. And if you didn't know, MossClan is extremely overpopulated. We do have mass extinctions on. But yeah, time to patrol. Icy Pelt can go off Inigo and Hazy Flick. Hazy Flick is tempted to eat the prey they just caught. They resist the temptation, going on to make a couple of great catches to make sure the elders are fed. We do have a lot of elders. Soft Rapid, NASCAR, and Bluff Streak can go out. Desperate screams coming from a nearby lake. We have too many cats, but I cannot leave the old cat that's going to be thrown in the lake alone. Let's see if we can save them. Hello, Jupiter. You're probably going to be really old, but we did save you. Not sure how long you will stay. Hello. 201 moons old. Yeah, I don't think Jupiter is saying that long. He is arrogant, a good speaker, and a good fighter. He reminds me of French Fry. The cat that showed up in Galaxy Clan that we saved from a lake. So yeah, he's probably not gonna last that long here, gonna be honest. If you try to get Clan Gen, but it says there's a virus, it's not actually a virus, and the Clan Gen Discord has a step-by-step tutorial of how to get your computer to stop saying it's a virus. Catrick, Bubbling Mark, and Green Curl can go out. Eyes glowing at the last rays of sunset, the small hunting party heads out into the gathering dusk. Sometimes hunts just go bad. It's no one's fault, but today is one of those times. Is clan focus in main release? I have no idea what clan focus is, so probably not. Swarm can go out with Jaffa and Figaro. There's a badger set. Well, the only way to know is to check. Jaffa scrambles into the den for a look, and it's only by the grace of StarClan that they're able to redirect that speed to twist around just as fast. Careful of badgers, guys. Click on the Warrior's Den, and if there's focus... I can't click, so that must not be main release. Yes, I would say Bubbling Mark is the biomother if Midnight and Oriole adopt kits in game. These two can go out on a date. Edelweiss suggests that this might be a good chance to practice teamwork with their mate. They flow together like two streams meeting, intermingling without conflict or effort. Together in this, together in life, together always. That is adorable. I'm going to cry if these two get torn apart in any way. Welcome to stream, Axel. Mako can go out with Thunderstar and Wisteria Mask. Haven't missed much. We saved an elder from being thrown into a lake. Their name is Jupiter. He's probably not going to last long because he's like 25 years old. Scent of a mouse. And we missed the mouse. Thunderstar was on that patrol. Laurel Tuft, Spire Joy, Marble Fur, and Sadie Curl. No, not Sadie Curl, that would make it a Medcat patrol. Those free can go out. We see Viper Clan, a clan they consider to be allies, apparently. Though the patrol stops the chat, the other patrols seem standoffish and cold. After a stilted attempt at conversation, the two patrols part and go on their way. Alliance of Viper Clan is weakening. I don't think we had an alliance to begin with. Let's send out Sadie Curl and his son. With New Leaf having won against the snows of Leaf Bear, it's far safer to go gather juniper needles from the trees. Sadie Curl heads out, promising Goosepaw that they'll enjoy learning about this herb. Sadie Curl seems to have forgotten where to find a juniper tree, much to their own embarrassment and Goosepaw's shock. Good job, guys. Goosepaw will earn his name in no time. Hello, Spore Fern. Get Ragwort and Burdock. Interesting. Saving clan. Going to... I don't want to look on all of them because there's a lot of them, but you were murdered. You can feel someone forgetting you. And you were murdered. You feel quite lazy. Nothing too extreme going on with the murder victims. You're gonna love this. Dad, how do you lose a bush? Yeah, Sadie Curl ain't doing the best. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Catwag. Hi, Nyoko. Just wanted to say I love your videos and art. Because of your videos, I joined the Warrior Cats fandom, and I love it. Thank you! I'm glad that you're enjoying the community. Thank you so much for the super chat and the $5. I'm going to take a sip of water now and hydrate before I dehydrate. And let's time to time skip. No births or deaths. Shard Ember tells themselves that they can't let these feelings consume them, and said they have to learn to deal with it. Inigo's running nose is gone. Oh, wow! Thank you, Sneck, for $5. I love your videos, too. You're a big inspiration to me. Oh, thank you guys for the super chats. I really appreciate them. Inigo has a running nose. Myrtleberry has a stomach ache. Antler Sock has recovered from white cough. Yes. NASCAR's small cut is no longer bothering them. First Spring has recovered from green cough. Dewstripe's yellow cough is gone. Green Curl's running nose has finally stopped running. Ooh! I'm saying ooh like I didn't know the full name, but I did look up Goose's full name when I went to go draw what he would look like for the little ending picture. So if you notice his little, like, how I drew his white patch in, the end of year 19 when I showed all the medicine cats, I tried to make it look like a lotus. But he is Goose Lotus. And feels like there's still so much to learn, frets about whether or not they're ready. With twitching whiskers, Sadie Curl assures them that StarClan will always be there to guide them. Yeah, so with cats that I do end up drawing, specifically in, like, the bonus pictures, if they don't have their full name, I will, like, peek at their full name to see if I can hint at it in some way. Catrick believes they're part of a new prophecy. Fierce Paw excitedly touches noses with Green Curl. Green Curl's really young. Cipadapaws excitedly sits beside the Spire Joy. Hopes they'll be doing something excited like battle training. And Edelweiss went for a long walk this morning, deep in thought. I think I might send out Edelweiss alone if they went for a long walk. We'll see. And let's take a look at everyone. Thunderstar saw wandering two legs. Antler Sock is daydreaming. Happy to see you're healthy again. Spore Fern saw a kitty pet calmly sitting next to a dog. Sadie Curl is saying that they don't deserve their full name. I wonder where Goose Lotus got that from then. He forbids anyone from disturbing them while working. He ends up stripped and a lore master. So in the art of how I drew Goose Lotus, I made the little white patch that's on his chest a little lotus shape. And that's how I hinted towards it. But yeah, he's really cute. Hope he does good. Yeah, the clan's big. Tetrastripe is wondering if they should sabotage a relationship that is going a bit too well. I personally... I'm gonna sabotage these two, partially because Volcano Swan is a murderer and I want them to break up, but we'll see. Sabotage. Didn't do too much. But if he has a status about wanting to sabotage someone, we will sabotage people. If he has a status about wanting to mediate, we will mediate. Figaro's eavesdropping on Shardember. NASCAR is surveying the camp scornfully from a higher vantage point. Don't be edgy. Makwa wants to be chosen as a new deputy. Please, not another Makwa star. Catrick had a nightmare involving the rushing river, and you also think that you are destined for something greater. Interesting. Jaffa is surprisingly on task today. Shardember saw some kitty pets playing with a colorful moss balls. Spirejoy had a nightmare involving a two-legged trap. Inigo worked twice as hard to prove their worth to the clan-born cats. Thunderstar still has 9 lives. Wisteria Mask saw a yappy little dog today. Swarm is a bit cross with Piper Kit. That is a baby. Marble Fur is thinking about how awful kitty pet food must taste. Laurel Tuft is wondering what living with 2 legs must be like. Volcano Swan is chattering at the birds in the trees above. Icy Pelt somehow got roped into watching Shadow Kit for the day. Bubbling Mark thinks they're going crazy. That's not good. Bluff Streak works twice as hard to prove their worth to the clan-born cats. Soft Rapid wants to get to know Edelweiss better. Fur Spring wants nothing more than to live by the warrior code. Hazy Flick wants to critique Dewstripe's fighting techniques. Yeah, Bubbling and this is her mates. Dewstripe doesn't falter when challenged on their abilities. Green Curl saw a 2-leg kit playing with a dog. Tempest Freckle wants to critique Swarm's fighting techniques. Edelweiss prepares the perfect gift for a friend. Aw, that's so cute. Are you, like, close to anyone in particular besides your mate? Well, you're not close to anyone, so I'm going to assume it's for your mate. And not a quote-unquote friend. Should we send Edelweiss alone, considering they were going on a walk deep in thought? Or should we not do that? Fierce Paw wonders how Wisteria Mask is doing. Aw, he's loving. Confident with words. Yeah, Green Curl is a very young mentor. Oh, yeah, actually, you're not as young as I thought you were. Never mind. Okay, so I will send Edelweiss alone when we get there. Cicada Paw is helping to reinforce the camp. You are bloodthirsty! Oh, why? Bloodthirsty and a picky nest builder. You're also apprenticed to Spirejoy, who has Viper Clan blood. So that's interesting. Jupiter playing a prank on Green Curl. You're still around. You still have head damage. Valley thinks about the time that times have changed for the better since they were young. Bloodthirsty Pog in the chat. Quimby is craving the taste of mouse. Chloe is chattering at the birds in the trees. Finally, some potential drama. There's already 2 murderers in this clan. Scorch is playing a prank on Shadowkit. Clay Shriek is wondering what living with 2 legs must be like. Myrtleberry is wondering how Valley is doing. Piperkit is asking the older cats about how kittens are made. You and your siblings are going to be apprentices next moon. That being said, this is MossClan, and they don't actually leave the camp until they are 8 moons old. So even though we did just get apprentices, they're not in canon leaving camp until they're 8 moons old. Puddlekit is grateful to Sporefern for their treatment. Shadowkit is asking the older cats about how kittens are made. Stop doing that. Oatkit is also doing the same thing. And yeah, patrol time. I'm going to send out our new apprentices on the fake patrol so I don't accidentally send them out real quick. We're not saying anything they're doing is happening. We're just going to pretend that didn't happen. And let's send out Edelweiss now. Hello, please don't die. Nice spot to sun themselves. Just the place to warm up. Edelweiss stretches, claws digging into the ground as they soak up the warmth into their muscles. Nothing too big. Laurel Tuft can go out with NASCAR and Hazy Flick. We see a shrew. Laurel Tuft catches the shrew. Good job. Antler Stalk. We can send you out for your mate. You do have kits in the nursery, but they're 5 moons old. This should be fine. We see a mouse. And Inigo catches the mouse. I'm not the best at doing tutorials of things like how to change things in the files. I also wouldn't want to, like, accidentally show something that's important on my computer. Tempest, Freckle, Figaro, and Thunderstar can go out. Ooh, a fat rabbit on the other side of the Galaxy Clan border. Tempest Freckle pounces without hesitation. They glance around, rabbit hanging from their muzzle, but it seems there aren't any Galaxy Clan cats nearby. Tempest Freckle trots back over the border, their prize in tow, and their transgression unnoticed. Naughty. They just stole from us. Fur Spring can go with Bubbling Mark and Shard Ember. Hunting Patrol spots an eagle. We use the eagle as a scout for our own hunt and eventually manage several smaller catches from the same riverbank that cumulatively are just as impressive as the eagle's massive catch. Spirejoy can go out with Soft Rapid and Icy Pelt. Disagreement and look to Spirejoy to settle the dispute, so it looks like Icy Pelt and Soft Rabbit are arguing. And Spirejoy manages to skillfully smooth things over. Good job. Welcome, welcome. Makwa, Wisteria Mask, and Bluff Streak can go out. We see a Galaxy Clan patrol. 2 patrols get closer to each other. The patrol leaders share a quick nod of acknowledgement. The patrol refocus on their task without stopping for a conversation, but a feeling of mutual respect has been fostered. Interesting, interesting. Funny that this happens on the same moon that another patrol just straight up stole from us. MossClan is rizzing Galaxy Clan so much they can just take prey. Marble Fur, Jaffa, and Swarm can go out. Starts snowing soon after the patrol sets out, trying to bring back something for the fresh kill pile. A storm descends, sudden and violent, putting an end to any thought other than survival. The cats dig a snow den and cuddle together, sharing what little warmth they have. Each cat takes a turn on the side nearest the entrance tunnel, selflessly risking themselves. No one died and no one got frostbite. Not anything too important has happened so far. Catrick, Dewstripe, and Green Curl can go out. A hiss of pain. There's a loner, and they're injured. I'm just gonna straight up pretend we do not see this. There is no injured loner. This didn't happen. We're too overpopulated. We didn't just ignore someone in pain. We have too many cats. Spore Fern, Goose Lotus, and Sadie Curl can go out. It is raining. Absolutely miserable weather to be gathering herbs in. Spore Fern wishes they didn't have to, despite Goose Lotus nearly slipping and falling over multiple times. They do miraculously still manage to bring back herbs. Gonna save. There is no injured loner in Ba Sing Se. Oh yeah, Goosepaw became Goose Lotus. And time to go to moon 87. I didn't do the mental math of what moon we're going to. We started at 84. We're going to 96. I think. Someone correct me if that math is wrong. But I think we're going to moon 96. Also, I see births and deaths. Inigo brings themselves to the medicine cat den, concerned their running nose only seems to be getting worse. Myrtleberry is glad their stomach ache is finally gone. Volcano Swan can move and walk without pain. Volcano Swan has fleas, though. Tetrastripe is resolving recent hunting disputes in Galaxy Clan. I think Galaxy Clan noticed we stole a rabbit. Yes, 96. Okay. Valley was bitten by a snake and succumbed to the venom. Rest in peace, one of our old medicine cats. NASCAR's tail was badly injured by falling rocks. Scorch's running nose has finally stopped running. Hazy Flick and Green Curl take a late night patrol out of camp to watch the sunrise. Hello, you are... Hello, are you guys, like, related, or... Yeah, you guys are siblings. Aw, the two siblings went out together, that's cute. Oh, Cicada Paw was also bitten by a snake, but they survived. Piper Paw is mentored to Icy Pelt. Yeah, 07's for Valley. The non-murderous ex-rogue medicine cat. Puddle Paw is apprenticed to Fur Spring. Shadow Paw has been apprenticed to Swarm. And Oak Paw was apprenticed to Dewstripe. We're gonna pretend we don't see the sad looking up at knowing Dazzle is still watching over them. That is just the in-game generated parent, but they've just been adopted, I think? Wait, no. Let me double check. Yeah, they were just that was the donor. Edelweiss was chasing off a kitty pet. But yeah, Valley has passed on. 07's. Yeah, Valley did a burdock star. That is true. The snake could have bit Cicada Paw and Valley went to kill the snake and got bit. Yeah, something along those lines. I can see it. But yeah, let's take a look at our cats now. Thunderstar is feeling a bit ill. Antlerstock is wondering what it would be like to be leader. At the first sign of a Thunderstar being sick, you're like, oh, time for me to be leader. I know that's probably not what he's doing, but it just looks funny combined. Sporefern will never forget Valley. Sadie Curl is saying they don't deserve their full name again. Interesting. Goose Lotus almost got lost near some two-leg nests. Tetrastripe is also feeling a bit ill. Is there a sickness going around right now? Figaro is nervously glancing around camp, possibly looking for snakes. NASCAR trying to set a good example. Makwa can't wait to take a nap. That's a mood. Catrick almost got lost near some two-leg nests. Jaffa wants to speak to Tetrastripe about something. Interesting. Since you are specifically asking, do you have any crushes? You like Volcano Swan. Volcano Swan is a murderer. You also like Marble Fur. I think we're gonna mediate between Jaffa and Marble Fur. Sorry for making you work when you're feeling a bit ill. Also, I think Jaffa has a type, considering Jaffa was involved with Frostlichen. Mediate. Well, a little bit. Where am I? Okay, Shard Ember is batting at their tail. Spirojoy tries to set a good example for younger cats. Inigo is lecturing about the warrior code to any cat who will listen. Wisteria Mask tries to set a good example for younger cats. Swarm is playing a prank on Goose Lotus. Marble Fur wants to critique Bluffstreak's fighting techniques. Laurel Tuff thinks Antlerstock is doing a great job as deputy. Volcano Swan saw a kitty pet sitting calmly next to a dog. Icy Pelt is playing a prank on Quimby. Bubbling Mark sat all night at Valley's vigil. That's sad. Bluffstreak is doing their best to learn clan customs. Soft Rapid wants to compliment Icy Pelt's fighting techniques. Fur Spring is playing a prank on Chloe. Hazy Flick is pushing around the apprentices. Don't do that. Don't be rude. Dew Stripe is giving some advice to Soft Rapid. Green Curl is wondering what living with two legs must be like. Tempest Freckle feels completely at peace. Very cute. Yeah, Bubbling doesn't seem to be having a good time right now. Hello, the major things that happened is that Goosepaw got their name of Goose Lotus. Valley died, was bit by a snake. We have new apprentices, but they're not technically old enough to leave MossClan camp since they do that at 8 moons old. And we got a new old cat that joined named Jupiter. Edelweiss looking forward to the gathering. Fierce Paw wonders how Shadow Kid is doing. Cicada Paw starts a fight with another apprentice while you are injured recovering from your snake bite. Piper Paw tries to recite the warrior code from memory. You are cunning. Puddle Paw is doing extra apprentice tasks around camp to help lighten the load. You are compassionate. Shadow Paw is thinking about the time they caught a huge rabbit. You're nervous. And Oak Paw is relaxing between training and patrols. And you are also bloodthirsty. This is the next year. So The dream versus flame thing happened last year. Jupiter has been sleeping a lot more as of late. Yeah, also would not surprise me if Cicada tried to fight the snake and didn't listen to instructions. Quimby is feeling their bones creak. Chloe is craving the taste of frog. Scorch is enjoying the warm sun in Camp Clearing. Clayshriek is enjoying the warm sun too. Myrtleberry leaves a conversation after it reminds them of things they'd rather forget. And that's the clan so far. Let's save. And let's go patrol. Actually, let's go check on the murder victims. Hello, where are you? Hi, Rarity. You're feeling down. And you are talking with Elmshade. Let's go look at Elmshade. Elmshade sends an omen of things to come to Sadie Curl, and you're talking to one of the murder victims. You are specifically talking to the one that was murdered by Sporefern. We'll never forget Valley, saying they don't deserve their full name. Interesting. That is something to keep an eye on. Sadie Curl might know something now. We're gonna send all the apprentices out because they can't actually go out, so let's just do that fake patrol. Where we're just gonna pretend we don't see whatever they're doing. Do not proceed. And let's send everyone else out. Catrick, Conguff, Edelweiss, and Icy Pelt. Sound of barking. It's chasing a cat. I'm gonna pretend I don't see this again. Again, I'm sorry. This didn't happen. We didn't see that. We're too overpopulated right now. Antlerstock, Volcano Swan, and Spirejoy can go out. Small hunting party. Antlerstock goes down hard on a misjudged pounce, and they stand up with a win. Spirejoy trots over, telling Antlerstock to take it easy as they lean on them and limp home. Antlerstock got a sprain. I'm sure they'll be fine. Dewstripe, Bluffstreak, and Laurel Tuft. Dewstripe is tempted to eat the prey they just caught. After all, the patrol has caught enough on this hunt that they'll have trouble carrying it all back at camp. They stop for a quick snack and return to camp laden with prey for fresh kill pile. Still not a good thing to do. You can justify it all you want, but that's still not something you should be doing. Yeah, I can send the sisters out next moon. I'm assuming you mean Bubbling and Icy. Makwa, Hazy Flick, and Marble Fur. Hi, kitty pet. I don't see you. Shard, Ember, Figaro, and Swarm. Shard Ember explains an idea for squirrel hunting. Baiting the squirrels out with food and picking them off. Waiting is the most difficult part. The squirrels don't seem to expect the trap, and they come home laden with prey. We have so much prey. Oh, Bubbling, Icy, and Laurel. Yeah, I can send them all out together. Bubbling Mark, Soft Rapid, Wisteria Mask. Wisteria Mask wanders past an old badger set. They just barely escape a badger again. Yeah, la la la, I don't see any cats around here. Jaffa can go out with Green Curl and Tempest Freckle. Devolves into ghost stories, leaving everyone on edge. A branch snaps, and the whole patrol runs back to camp. Great job, guys. Thunderstar can go out with Furspring. We see a shrew, and we miss the shrew. I'm going to send specifically Sadie Curl out with Sporefern and see if anything interesting happens. Chatting on the way to an herb patch. Sporefern makes a humming sound and asks Sadie Curl if they remember a particular story the elders are fond of. Sadie Curl nods and Sporefern asks them what they think the moral is. It eventually turns into talking about multiple old stories, but certainly makes for interesting conversation, and it's all too soon that they have their mouths too full of herbs to continue. That would be a very interesting conversation if Sadie Curl is aware that Sporefern did something bad. Like, I can see that being something really tense and, like, not, like, particularly friendly. Like, there's something off in the air, but no one's saying anything. We'll see. MossClan covering their ears while a cat screams for help being chased by a dog. Goose Lotus can go out. We're searching for wild garlic. And we get it. We also get mallow. Saving. And time to time skip. I'm gonna hydrate. Hydrate before you dehydrate. Sporefern murdered Laburnum last year. Inigo has recovered from White Cough. Myrtleberry has heat stroke. Laurel Tuff was loitering around the J-Clan border looking for a specific cat. That would be really funny if Laurel Tuff suspects Bubbling Mark as seeing someone from another clan but got the clan wrong. Clay Shriek has gotten a stomach ache. Quimby has gotten heat exhaustion. Oh, Soft Rapid confessed their feelings to Dewstripe, but they got rejected. What was your age? Okay, 30? 30. Well, rip. Oh, there's 100 people watching? Wow. Welcome, welcome. Thunderstar thinks that Shadowpaw will make a fine warrior. Antlerstock feels a pang of self-doubt when the patrol returns late. You're doing okay, man. Sporefern is wondering how the cats they helped in the past are doing. Evil man. Sadie Cruel almost got lost near some two-leg nests. What you doing there? Goose Lotus wants to get to know Sadie Curl better. That is your dad. These cats like everyone that's not in their clan. Tetrastripe is reflecting on how different their life is now. Figaro wants to compliment Green Curl's fighting techniques. NASCAR also wants to critique Icy Pelt's fighting techniques. Makwa is hoping Thunderstar notices their improvement. You're not going to be deputy. You can try, but you're really old. You're not going to do it. Catrick is sparring. Jaffa is wondering how Inigo is doing. Shard Ember has the apprentices very engaged in a very tall tale. Spire Joyce thinking about a strange two-leg object. Inigo is lashing their tail furiously. What's got you so upset? Wisteria Mask wonders how Myrtleberry is doing. Swarm tries to set a good example for younger cats. Oh, wait. Inigo might be angry because Antlerstock is feeling a pang of self-doubt because a patrol returned late. So Inigo might be stepping up being like, hey, why were you guys late? What were you guys doing? Wisteria Mask wonders how Myrtleberry is doing. Swarm tries to set a good example. Marblefur tries to also set a good example. Love Tuft is giving advice to Myrtleberry. Volcano Spawn had a nightmare involving a two-leg trap. Icy Pelt is sparring with some clanmates. Bubbling Mark is doing the same. Bluff Streak is feeling down. Soft Rapid is in the medicine den. First Spring wants to critique Bluff Streak's fighting techniques. Hazy Flick turns away without saying a word when a clanmate vents to them. Very rude. Dewstripe wants to compliment Jaffa's fighting techniques. Green Curl wonders how Laurel Tuft is doing. Tempest Freckle is napping. Edelweiss is feeling underappreciated. Don't feel sad. Fierce Paw saw a kitty pet sitting calmly next to a dog. You're also old enough to leave camp officially, so we can send you out with Green Curl. You're also old enough, but you're injured, so that's unfortunate. You regret not eating the bird on the fresh kill pile. Piper Paw is craving the taste of mouse. Puddle Paw is dreading their apprentice duties. Shadow Paw is anxious about becoming a warrior. Oak Paw had a very strange dream. There's no hard limit in this because it's hard to run extinction generators while on stream, but I would prefer if we were lower than what we currently have. Jupiter feels restless today. Quimby feels rather chipper today. Chloe is being pestered by fleas. Scorch is feeling rather chipper. Clay Shriek feels their bones creak. And Myrtleberry is feeling rather chipper. You also are sick, but you should have your Elder Sprite, so you have the little laying down one. Cute. So let's send out all the sisters real quick. Laurel Tuft, you can go out with Bubbling and Icy. And they see a bird. And they catch it. Just a nice little bonding patrol where we caught a bird. Let's send out Fierce Paw with their mentor, since this is their first time out. Let's see what they get up to. Oh! So typically on their first... I don't really skip patrols. I'm scared. Yeah. We were overpopulated, but I didn't want that to happen. The rogues greatly outnumber the patrol and have no trouble defeating them. The fallen warriors' bodies are recovered by the next day, covered in battle wounds and cold. That is horrible. They went out like Lycanspark and Roachpaw. Hello, where are you? Where is Green Curl? Hello. Rest in peace. Now it's just the twins. Not necessarily twins, but they look alike. And then Fierce Paw too. Let's check what your name would have been. Of course it's Speck. Okay. I know if I don't proceed, they'll flee and survive. Well, let's send out the rest of the apprentices since they're not allowed to be out. Let's just do their fake patrol. Do not proceed. Whatever they're gonna do, doesn't matter. And First Spring can go out with Jaffa and Inigo. Traipse of Paw Steps. I do not want more cats. Shard Ember, you can go out on a date with your murder mate. Volcano Swan is tempted to eat the prey they just caught. They resist the temptation, going on to make a couple of great catches to make sure the elders are fed. Glad to see you at least have those morals. I've been told that the cat with the name looks to the ... the full name is looks to the moon. I've been told that that is a Rain World reference. Swarm can go out with Edelweiss and Hazy Flick. So sorry about your sibling. Hi, I'm gonna pretend we don't see you, haha. Bluff Streak, Figaro, and Dewstripe. Small hunting party. Huge amount of prey. Good job. I usually give the apprentices that die their warrior name if they died at 10 moons or older, since 10 moons is the earliest they can get their full name in-game. So if they die below 10 moons, they're going to stay paw. If they die after 10 moons, I would say the leader did a ceremony where they had their full name post-death. Yeah, we have a lot of prey. Makwa, Catrick, and Thunderstar. Ghost stories. Despite the tense mood, the patrol is successful. Marble Fur, Soft Rapid, and Spirejoy. 2 kits from J-Clan are playing close to the border. Are you guys gonna kill us? As Spirejoy crosses the border with Marblefur to grab kits by their scruff, a J-Clan patrol suddenly appears, looking furious with their claws out and fangs bared. Marblefur gently drops the kit and attempts to explain the situation, but is immediately and viciously killed. Well, hey Marblefur. This bloodline is dead. I think. Yeah. Just like Evening Eagle. Yeah, Goldsprout's line is now gone. 07's to Marblefur. Wisteria Mask, Tempest Freckle, Sporefern, leave them alone. Strange. Rabbit is acting strange. We leap for the rabbit, but it still escapes despite the obvious illness. Probably for the best. Goose Lotus can go out with Sporefern. I'm sure this will go great. Look for herbs while discussing latest news. Good discussion while foraging for herbs, and managed to come up with several ideas regarding the latest news. Yeah, plantain and lungwort, I think. Sadie Girl can go out. Looks to replenish the clan's stocks of burdock. Luck is on Sadie Curl's side today, and we get burdock, and we also find plantain. Good job. Save the clan. I'm gonna check on my dogs real quick, so be right back. I return. And let's time skip. Oh, births and deaths. I'm concerned. Thunderstar was seen playing with a kitty pet. Seems like leaders are doing that often recently. With Gardenia Star and Viper Clan. Wisteria Mask was badly injured by a fox. Oh, the births and deaths are probably about all the cats that died on patrol last moon. Oh, wait, never mind. Myrtleberry died of heat stroke. I should have read literally one line lower. Rest in peace, Myrtleberry. Antlerstock Sprain is feeling better. Volcano Spawn has finally gotten rid of their fleas. And then they leapt from a rock and didn't land right. Clay Shriek no longer has a stomach ache. Sporefern has fleas. Bluffstreak confessed to Spiderjoy. Everyone tiptoes around them, not wanting to disturb them, as Bluffstreak processes the rejection. Cats are getting rejected a lot. Quimby has recovered from heat exhaustion. Scorch has catmint now. Figaro's tail has been badly injured by a fox. Goose Lotus was seen talking with a traveling loner healer on the border. The snake bite cicada paw has healed. Petalpaw saw a patch of flowering catmint. No one else is around, so they bend down and take a big bite. Youch! A bee! They come home with a swollen face. And yeah, the past moon, Fierce Paw, Green Curl, Marblefur, and Myrtleberry have taken their place in StarClan. That's sad. Tetrastripe is particularly shaken from it. That is interesting. And it seems like some of the raspberry went bad. Yeah, Scorch was a med, so it's cute that they have catmint now. Oh, let's take a look at where are you? You'd be with the elders. Hi, Myrtleberry. Rest in peace. And let's take a look at everyone. Thunderstar wonders how Myrtleberry is doing. Well, as good as you can do while you're in StarClan. By the way, since Goose Lotus was talking to a traveling loner, if we do get that thing of a healer that wants to join the clan, I will be letting them join. Antler Sock is talking to themselves. Sporefern had a nightmare involving a two-legged trap. Sadie Curl wants to get to know Makwa better. You also have your old sprite. Goose Lettuce saw some wandering two legs today. I'm going to take a sip of water. Hydrate before you dehydrate. Tetrastripe is upset at recent negotiation with a rival clan. So Tetrastripe is really upset. Figaro wants to compliment Hazy Flick's fighting techniques. NASCAR tries to set a good example. Makwa is giving some advice to Laurel Tuft. Interesting. Catrick is hoping Antlerstock won't assign them to the next patrol. Jaffa wants to critique Spirejoy's fighting techniques. Shard Ember stares at the fresh kill in front of them without eating. That's concerning. I'm going to assume that has to do with your permanent condition of lasting grief. Spirejoy saw some kitty pets playing with colorful moss balls. Inigo wonders how Quimby is doing. Wisteria Mask daydreams about being a warrior in Leopard Clan. Swarm has the apprentices very engaged in a tall tale. Laurel Tuft thinks they are hearing things. Volcano Swan saw a kitty pet rolling around a two-legged garden. Icy Pelt told a fond story at Myrtleberry's vigil. Bluff Streak wishes others would stop thinking they're soft just because their kitty pet passed. I think you're the one that got rejected, if I remember correctly. Soft Rapid is thinking about the strange two-legged object they saw recently. Furry Spring saw a big scary dog today. Hazy Flick sat all night at Green Curl's vigil. Depressing. Dewstrike bargains with StarClan, begging them to send Green Curl back. Tempest Freckle solves a problem by thinking back to another time the exact same thing happened. Edelweiss chaps with Sporefern about what it's like to be a medicine cat. You looked at the Wikipedia page for Jaffa and it's actually pronounced Yaffo. I'm going to forget that. I'm going to be honest. Cicada Paw praised that Fierce Paw is safe in StarClan. That is really sad. Piper Paw is playing a prank on Soft Rapid. Puddle Paw is dreaming of someday making their clan proud. Shadowpaw wonders if Makwa was a good apprentice. Makwa didn't join as an apprentice. Oakpaw is caught playing with their prey instead of hunting. All of these guys are now old enough to actually go out on patrols. There aren't any current Dark Forest cats in this clan, but we do have 2 cats that murdered in this clan. Curly Dapple technically counts as a Dark Forest cat in this clan, but he moved to Viper Clan. Quimby is eavesdropping on Laurel Tuft. Chloe is feeling perplexed. Scorch is wondering how cats they helped in the past are doing. Yes, I believe the last apprentice was bloodthirsty before. Unfortunately, we are getting bloodthirsty apprentices. I love how the catmint looks on him. Very pretty. Clay Shriek is feeling rather chipper today. And let's save, and let's go do patrols. Let's go do all the first patrols of all these apprentices. Oakpaw can go with Dewstripe. Dewstripe wanders past an old badger set dug into the rocky hillside, only to freeze. Well, the only way to know is to check. Dewstripe scrambles into the den for a look, and it's only by the grace of StarClan that they're able to redirect that speed to twist around just as fast. Sorry. I'm just, looking at chat. Shadowpaw Swarm. Swarm suggests that this might be a good chance to practice new hunting techniques. Unfortunately, neither cat steps up to teach. Shadowpaw looks disappointed. What was Swarm expecting? For them to lead the training? Swarm, maybe step up a bit. Puddlepaw, Fur Spring. We come across a mouse. And we narrowly miss the mouse. Makwa, Bluff Streak. Tempest Freckle. We see a bird. And we miss the bird. We're not catching a lot of stuff, but we have way too much prey anyway. Piper Paw can go with Icy Pelt. Piper Paw notices an unfamiliar scent. Something here smells like a cat not from MossClan. It turns out they were Piper Paw's own paw prints. Good job. Jaffa can go out with Shard Ember and Thunderstar. Thunderstar finds a distinct scent trail has crossed it. Shard Ember tells Thunderstar they're as good as scent blind, and the patrol ignores the scent. Wow, you told that to the leader? The stream started on moon 84. We're going up until 96 moons. Cat Rick. Yeah, that is her brother. Actually, Thunderstar is her brother. Edelweiss and Soft Rapid. Can you not scratch my bed, Puddles? Puddles. Knock it off. We are gonna just pretend we don't see that. J-Clan, you can deal with your own kits. Laurel Tuft, Antler Stalk, and Inigo can go out. Small Dog on the border of MossClan territory. Antler Stalk hisses at the small dog, and the rest of their team back them up. The dog skitters back, yapping loudly, apparently shocked by the display. Hazy Flick can go with Spire Joy and Cicada Paw. We see a large rat. And we catch the rat. Okay, if they didn't just murder 2 of us last moon, I would have done that patrol, but they literally just did that. Sadie Curl can go with Spore Fern. Spore Fern is asking what the nature of StarClan is. Sadie Curl spishes their tail and answers they never really thought about it, past the fact they're ancestral spirits. Again, this could be a really interesting, tense conversation where there's something hanging in the air, like they might know something about each other, but no one's saying it. I'm kind of really liking this, like, thing I'm making up where Sadie Kroll does know what Sporefern did, but is too afraid to say something, and Sporefern thinks they might know. Like, I'm reading way into that, but I think that would be a fun dynamic. Goose Lotus notices the moss in the medicine den is getting old. Goose Lotus quickly makes their way to the best moss patch they know. Good job. Yeah, Sadie is insecure. So I could see that for him. And let's time skip. We are halfway through the year. Wisteria Mask's poor mangled tail is swollen and hot to the touch, and Sporefern searches the herb stores for those that fight infection. Antlerstalk has dry herbs now. Laurel Tuft has a running nose. Tetra Stripe is no longer suffering from shock. NASCAR's mangled tail seems to have healed. Everyone is just rejecting everyone in this clan. Sadie Kroll confessed to Quimby but got rejected. Goose Lotus was bitten by a snake and miraculously survived. What is with the snakes, guys? Catrick was seen talking to a loner. Catrick has a running nose. Jupiter's head damage has healed. Jupiter is like 25 years old. I was expecting them not to live this long. Why are they still here? I mean, congratulations on the head damage being healed, but it's just kind of funny to me. And some of the blackberry went bad. Yeah, I can look at Thunderstar's family tree. So sibling-wise, this is what we're looking at. And Thunderstar has more half-siblings because Wigglebutt exists. But yeah, the only ones alive right now are Shard Ember and Wisteria Mask. And then their parents were Elmshade and Curly Dapple. Thunderstar is pranking Oakpaw. Antlersock is craving the taste of shrew. Sporefern checks up on the warriors. Sadie Kroll wants to get to know Soft Rapid better. Goose Lotus forbids anyone from disturbing them while they're working. 21 moons old, already bitten by a snake. Please recover from this. Tetra Stripe woke up on the wrong side of the nest. Figaro tries to set a good example for younger cats. Yeah, Curly Dapple is everyone's dad. Not literally, but you know. NASCAR saw a pair of two legs in her camp today. Makwa daydreams about being a warrior in Tiger Clan. Catrick tries to set a good example for younger cats. Is that by meeting up with a loner? Jaffa isn't living with a paw in each world. Is that throwing shade? Shard Ember tries to set a good example. Spire Joy is running after a colorful beetle. That is surprisingly really cute. Inigo is eavesdropping on Makwa. Wisteria Mask is eavesdropping on Shard Ember. Swarm is staring off into space. Laurel Tuft almost got lost near some two-leg nests. Volcano Swan tries to set a good example for younger cats. Were you always nervous? I can't remember. Icy Pelt saw some wandering two-legs today. Bluff Streak notices their clanmates have been nervous around them lately. Soft Rapid is rethinking their life choices. Furze Spring is sparring with some clanmates. Hazy Flick turns away without saying a word when a clanmate vents to them. Dew Stripe saw some kitty pets playing with colorful moss balls. Tempest Freckle has a suggestion for the clan leader. Interesting. Edelweiss wants to get to know Jaffa better. Cicada Paw saw a pair of 2 legs near camp today. Yeah, I can see. Let's see. There is a romantic like with both of these guys. There's like way too many cats to look at everyone's romantic likes and just feelings in general. But I can take a look at anyone in particular. Just not everyone. Piper Paw is playing a prank on Laurel Tuft. Puddle Paw is rolling around in the sunlight. Shadow Paw wants to be taught an advanced hunting move. Oak Paw is feeling a bit ill. Jupiter isn't ashamed of their past. Honestly, you're a mad lad. Congratulations on surviving your head wound. If you survive until the end of the year, I will be very, very surprised to see that. Yeah, halfway through, this could be a good time for some solo patrols. I'm not going to do fully solo patrols because I will be sending out the apprentices with their mentors. Quimby saw a kitty pet rolling around a 2-leg garden. Hello, do you... Oh, you hate Volcano Swan. Volcano Swan is a murderer, though, so I don't blame you. You like Tetris. You like Clay Shriek. You like Sadie Curl, but you rejected Sadie Curl. Well, considering Quimby hates Tetris Stripe, there might be a murder going on. We'll see. This is the murder update. Chloe is playing a prank on Antlerstock. Scorch is wondering how the cats they helped in the past are doing. Clay Shriek is feeling excited. And let's go patrol. Jupiter is over 17 years old. Murder update is a nickname people have been calling one of the more recent updates because murders seem to happen more often recently. Laurel Tuft, Hazy Flick, and Catrick can go out. Catrick suggests there might be a good chance hunting! Yay, I can talk. Dutifully, the cats practice their hunting. Oh wait, I was gonna do solo patrols. I forgot. Apprentices first. Oakpaw, Dewstripe. I'm good at this. Large dog, I'm scared. I had a right to be scared. The patrol tries to lead the dog away from the clan's borders, but to so few cats, it's impossible to cover each other's backs. Oakpaw falls to the dog as the rest of the patrol runs for their lives back to camp, terrified out of their pelts and mourning their clanmate. So there goes Oakpaw. Yeah, it's always the children. Hello, where are you? Hello. Another one of Antler's kids. What would your name have been? Oak Fog would have been interesting. You're not 10 moons old, so I'm not going to give you your full name, but rest in peace. Icy Pelt can go with Piper Paw. Icy Pelt spots a fresh and begins to quiz Piper Paw on what the best strategy for catching it is. There's a wooded valley just below where the fresh is foraging. Piper Paw would approach from there. Good job. Yeah, Oak was really cute, and they reminded me of Oak Spring, like looks-wise. Makwa can go out. No, we're doing solos. Makwa can go out. Manages the hunt successfully, ambushing a blackbird as it feasts on leaf fall berries. Anigo. They had a dream. Was it sent by StarClan? Definitely distracts them from their training, but Inigo uses the time to themselves to put their thoughts in order. A sign from their ancestors. I'm gonna check out the murder victims and see if they're thinking anything interesting. You're just chattering at birds. You has seen Sadie Curl's future demise. Okay, I think Sadie Curl really does know about the whole murder victim thing, and I don't know if that's gonna end well for Sadie Curl, considering Laburnum is thinking this. Now I'm concerned. Thunderstar can go. We see a badger set. Feeling ever so alone on their solo patrol, Thunderstar carefully sniffs around the mouth of the burrow, but the scent change is unmistakable. A new badger occupant has moved in. Belly flat in the dirt, they manage just enough of a glimpse to confirm the badger's presence. Heart pounding, Thunderstar sprints back to camp to warn everyone. Shard Ember. We see Mouse. We missed the Mouse. Puddle Paw and Fur Spring. Yeah, if Sadie dies in any particularly suspicious way and Sporefern is alive, I'm gonna say Sporefern did it. Argument with Fur Spring about the technique they're working on. With a deep sigh, Fur Spring holds back their temper and instead sits down to explain their reasoning to the young cat. They can see why Puddlepaw thinks differently, but practicing this way will help Puddlepaw build muscle better than taking the cheap way out. Puddlepaw also sighs, apologizing for their outbursts. Communication, we love to see it. Swarm can go with Shadowpaw. We see a little stream. Shadowpaw startles, hearing a cat cry out. They race over the ridge, looking for the caller, as behind them Swarm nearly falls over laughing. It's a bird, they explain. The spotted towhee bird has fooled many a young cat. Just something to learn from. That's cute. Cicada Paw and Spirejoy. Hello, Kitty Pat. We're gonna pretend we didn't see you. Bluff Streak. Oh! Oh, geez. Bluff Streak slinks through MossClan's territory, low to the ground and watchful as they approach the Galaxy Clan border. The moon hangs heavy in the sky. Their eyes dart around, taking in their surroundings. Did they make it here unnoticed? They crouch out of sight and wait. Still as stone, after a short while, there's a soft call across the border. Perking up, Bluff Streak rushes forward, pushing their nose into the fur of a cat from Galaxy Clan. Tails entwined, they talk in hushed voices until the stars start to blink out. With a soft goodbye, each returns home, their clans unknowing of their secret. I'm gonna write down what moon this is, and I will figure out who that was later. It's always Galaxy Clan. The MossClan Riz. I'll look at that more, in more detail later. I can look at, Bluff Streak right now to show you their age, but also we're getting down again. We are at a manageable amount of cats. So that's good. Bluff Streak is 49 moons old right now. Why doesn't MossClan and Galaxy Clan just merge at this point? Soft Rapid can go out. Thunder Path, I'm scared. Soft Rapid is hit by a monster while crossing and dies instantly. Reminder to every cat that just because their territory contains few Thunder Paths doesn't mean they can forget their dangers. Rest in peace, Soft Rapid. Only 32 moons old. Another one of Antler and Inigo's kits. Like, look at this, guys. Look at all of this. Rest in peace, girl. NASCAR, Tempest. No, we're doing solo patrol still. We see a bird. We catch it. Hi, Antlerstock. I forgot to comment on your new dried herbs, but they do look really cute. Feels a little overwhelmed trying to train by themselves. Gee, I wonder why. I wonder why you're feeling overwhelmed right now. Is it perhaps because your children are dying? This poor guy. No, this is exactly what they need to work on. Antlerstock acknowledges the feeling, letting it pass around them like water flowing over a stone, not letting it pull them in or consume them. They're determined to be more independent. Jaffa can go out. Heads to the mountains alone. Heads off to map out a field of boulders they've always found confusing. Hunting, fighting, driving off predators, it all requires knowledge of their home turf. It's always worth making sure their mental map is up to date. Tempest Freckle. Tempt to eat the prey they just caught. Resist the temptation and make a couple of great catches to make sure the elders are fed. I think the elders are going to be fed forever. Edelweiss. I did say that we would let a healer join if we saw a healer because Goose was seeing a healer earlier. So they didn't join, probably for the best considering their name was Thunder. This loner heard, oh yeah, our leader is Thunderstar, and then was just like, oh, my name's Thunder, that's gonna be really awkward, so I'm just not gonna join. Sadie Curl can go out. Getting Elder Leaves. We got Elder Leaves and Juniper Berry. Juniper, I mean. Sporefern finds a nice spot to sun themselves. And they have a successful patrol. Let's go check out what Thunder number 2 looked like. Galaxy Year 20 is coming out on the 7th of July. Upload schedule is going to be moved to the first Sunday of the month due to the fact that the last one was late. Hello, Thunder. Thunder was a baby. Thunder was 11 moons old. Oh, you had a deep, dark forest bond. A great kit sitter. You're fierce. You were literal, baby. Very cute. That makes me kind of sad that we didn't get them to join. Thunder does look a little suspiciously similar to Thunderstar. Also, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I didn't see anything. Time to time skip. We're halfway through the year now. Births and deaths. I'm assuming that's going to be the cats that died last moon, but we'll see. Wisteria Mask's wound is no longer infected. Wisteria Mask's poor angled tail is swollen and hot to the touch. Are you sure that it's no longer infected? Because I think these contradict each other. Volcano Swan's sprain is feeling better. Tetra Stripe considers as they look out over the clan if perhaps this isn't where they belong. Sporefern is free of fleas. Figaro's poor mangled tail is swollen and hot to the touch, and Sporefern searches the herb stores for those that fight infection. Again, Quimby's rejection of Sadie Curl was very public. Everyone's still feeling awkward about it. Oh, Sadie Curl mutters something about plantain as Goose Lettuce carefully licks around their snake bite wound. It's not healing like it should. I'm concerned. Puddlepaw's bee sting is feeling better. Shadowpaw's a stomach ache. Yeah, this is about Soft Rapid dying. Oakpaw and Soft Rapid died. But yeah, time to save, and let's look at the cats. Yeah, we have a decent amount of cats now. I think if we find someone injured, we can invite one injured cat, but I'm not going to go overboard. Thunderstar slips out of camp to visit Soft Rapid's grave. Sad. Antlerstock misses the warmth that Soft Rapid brought into their life. This is depressing. Oh yeah, let's see what Thunder looks like with the adult sprite. You are Finford. You are fierce, a great kit sitter, and still deep dark forest bond. Hello, Thunder. If you do end up joining the clan, I will make you a medicine cat. Yeah, we're going to 96 moons. Sporefern is giving some advice to Figaro. Sadie Curl refuses to groom themselves. Oh, you became shameless instead of insecure or nervous or whatever you were. Goose Lotus is running low on mouse bile. Tetrastripe wonders if being a warrior would have been more fun. Well, either way, you're 129 moons old. Figaro wants to get to know Antlerstock better. NASCAR is picking the birds from their pelt. Makwa is craving the taste of frog. Catrick saw a kitty pet sitting calmly next to a dog. Jaffa is staring off into space. Shard Ember tries to set a good example for younger cats. Spirajoy tries to set a good example too. Inigo is mourning Soft Rapid. Wisteria Mask tries to set a good example. Swarm is craving mouse. Laurel Tuft is wondering if kitty pet life is really so bad. Volcano Swan is wondering what living with two legs must be like. Icy Pelt daydreams about being a warrior in Lion Clan. Bluff Streak wants to get to know Shard Ember better. Fur Spring will never forget Soft Rapid. Man, poor Oakpaw. Everyone's just like, Soft Rapid, we'll never forget you. Hazy Flick wants to critique NASCAR's fighting techniques. Dew Stripe is mourning Soft Rapid. Tempest Freckle wants to critique Fur Spring's fighting techniques. I think Sadie Curl is the only one suspicious of Sporefern right now. Edelweiss is picking burrs. Cicada Paw wants to become a fierce warrior someday. Piper Paw wants to learn something new today. Puddlepaw is daydreaming of someday making their clan proud. Shadowpaw can't wait to take a nap. A cat after my own heart. Oh, true, maybe Volcano is wondering if they should run away before they're found out to be a murderer. Jupiter is sharing wisdom with younger cats. That is less than helpful. Quimby saw a two-legged kit playing with a dog. Chloe wonders how Tetrastripe is doing. Scorch is giving some advice to Chloe. Clay Streak saw a two-legged kit playing with a dog. Hello, we had a lot of death in MossClan so far. A lot of Antlerstock's kits. Goose Lotus got their full name. We've had a lot of rejections going on. No one seems to want to actually become mates in this clan. Sadie Curl knows that Sporefern killed a cat. Swarm can go with Shadowpaw. Nice spot to sun themselves. Also, I don't think we need to do solo patrols anymore. I think we're at a decent amount of cats now. We're no longer on free pages, at least. NASCAR and Catrick and Dewstripe can go out. Catrick is trailing behind the patrol when there is a mighty clatter of stones from below them. NASCAR digs for the loose rocks, helping Catrick clear them away enough for the other cat to scramble free. Puddlepaw can go out with Fur Spring. We see a mouse, and Puddlepaw gets it. With a squeak of surprise from both the prey and apprentice. I love that prompt. It's very cute. Yeah, and Bluff was seeing a cat from Galaxy Clan. Piperpaw, Icy Pelt. Piperpaw isn't acting like their usual self. Icy Pelt guides Piperpaw to sit, gently asking what's wrong. Piperpaw, cuddled close to Icy Pelt's side, whispers that they feel like a failure and that they're not doing good enough. Icy Pelt gently tugs them close, murmuring that Piperpaw is more than their failures. Failure hurts, yes, but with it comes a chance to learn. All they can do is try not to make the same mistake twice. Guys, these mentors and their apprentices are going to make just my heart melt. Antlerstock can go on a date with their mate. Starts snowing. A storm descends sudden and violent, putting an end to any thoughts but survival. The cats dig a snow den and cuddle together, sharing what little warmth they have. Well, at least Antler and his mate didn't die, so Antler and Inigo are fine. Yeah, Icy really has grown so much from her own apprentice days. It's nice to see. Mako can go out with Hazy Flick and Laurel Tuft. Nice spot to sun themselves. Doesn't get much done, though. And we also snap at each other irritably, so that's not fun. Tempest Freckle can go out on date night. Oh, thank you for the super chat. MossClan's brew is stronger by the day. Lol. Very true. Thank you for the super chat again. Thank you, Catwag. I really appreciate them. We see a shrew, and we nearly miss it. I just realized I can actually like them. Jaffa can go out with Thunderstar and Spirejoy. Let's bring along Cicada Paw. Might be a good chance for cats to practice new hunting techniques, particularly with Cicada Paw. Everyone has a nice practice session, picking up a nice selection of new tricks to try out in their next hunting patrol. Cicada Paw really gets into it and prays for their focus and enthusiasm. Love that. Curly Dapple taught them the art of Riz. Yeah, I can't believe we're gonna be at year 20. Volcano Swan King have a date with Shard Ember. Are we gonna steal from Viper Clan on our date night? Volcano Swan pounces without hesitation. They glance around, rabbit hanging from their muzzle, but it seems there aren't any Viper Clan cats nearby. We did indeed steal from Viper Clan on our date night. So let's see if these two get up to anything. Remind their efforts to searching for more. Sadie Curl and Sporefern search and harvest any herbs they can get their paws on. Later in the day, they reunite in front of the camp just as the sun is setting, both their mouths stuffed full of herbs. So no mysterious, slightly unnerving chats to be had this time. Sapphire, that is very funny. Going on to the next moon. Births and deaths. Oh no! Wisteria Mask died of an infected wound. Is that is that the last of Thunderstar's? I think you still have Shard Ember. But, yeah. It's only Shard Ember now. I'm so sad. 07s. Gonna miss him. Yeah, another Curly Dapple kit. Laurel Tuft's running nose is gone. Bluffstreak picks themselves up out of their nest, begins the day anew. Fresh conviction. Chloe keeps pointedly reminding other cats their chicks hadn't been seen to yet, clearly uncomfortable with the itchy bites dotting their pelt. Someone help him. Makwa has a running nose. Cat Rick no longer has a running nose. Shadowpaw is glad that their stomach ache is gone. Oh, Jupiter died in their sleep. Rest in peace. Tetrastripe's voice cracks with grief, talking about the time they had Wisteria Mask. Interesting. Rest in peace, Wisteria Mask and Jupiter. I expected you, Jupiter, but it is still sad to see someone go. We can check if Thunderstar has any crushes since Rarity died. Let's see. You like Swarm. That could be cute. Looks like he likes Swarm. Do you like Thunderstar? You do. So that could be a potential ship. Was there a tiny bit of like for Tetris? If there was, I did not see it. There is. Interesting. But Thunderstar saw a kitty pet with the fluffiest fur imaginable today. Antler Sock saw a kitty pet rolling around a two-leg garden. Sporefern has the foul taste of bitter herbs in his mouth. Well, you are a medicine cat. Sadie Curl is eavesdropping on Thunderstar. Interesting. I'm going to send those two on a patrol together and see if they do anything. I was going to send Thunder on a date, but I'm going to do that before I forget. Because maybe Sadie Curl is going to tell him something. They feel a presence join them. Sadie Curl softly alerts the rest of the patrol of their visitor. With respectful nods, the patrol pauses, tucks their paws together neatly, and sit to converse with the StarClan cat. I'm gonna check the dead. Hello, where is the murders? Hello, Rarity. Watching over a clan ceremony. Currently walking in the dreams of Scorch. What is Scorch thinking? Wondering how the cats they helped in the past are doing. So I'm gonna make a poll. Are we gonna exile Sporefern and say that the secret got out here? Oh, I can check Elmshade. Hello, Elmshade. Discussing clan matters of Pansy Russell. Goose Lotus is looking for herbs while you are still injured from your snake bite. Tetrastripe chuckles to themselves after sabotaging another relationship. We're gonna do you again. I don't... Oh, you can't work this moon, you're sick. Never mind. Figaro is sparring with some clanmates. He's not our only piece of drama. We have Volcano Swan, who is a murderer. NASCAR tries to set a good example for younger cats. Makwa feels a sense of dread. Catrick tears up their fresh kill far too violently for others' liking. Jaffa isn't living with a paw in each world. Shard Ember saw a pair of 2 legs. Spiderjoy is feeling content. Figaro was the one having a relationship with Wigglebutt. This guy. I have no idea where I was. Inigo wonders how Dewstripe is doing. Trying to set a good example. Laurel Tuft saw some wandering 2 legs. Sporefern killed Laburnum Laburnum last stream. Volcano Swan tried to set a good example for younger cats. Icy Pelt wants to critique Spiderjoy's fighting techniques. Bluff Streak is staring off into space. First Spring daydreams about being a warrior in Tiger Clan. Hazy Flick daydreams about being a warrior in Leopard Clan. Dewstripe is thinking about a strange 2-leg object they saw recently. I can hear the cats getting into something in the living room. Tempest Freckle predicts the weather by observing the sky and behavior of prey. Edelweiss brought back a much-needed herb to the medicine cat after a hunting patrol. Very nice of you. Cicada Paw asked NASCAR for some advice. You also have your adults, right? Piper Paw is looking forward to the next gathering. Puddle Paw is giving some advice to Icy Pelt. Oh yeah, we need to make them, no, they need to get to 24 moons old so that they're 2 years old. Puddle Paw is giving advice to Icy Pelt. Shadow Paw is in the medicine cat den after a small injury. Quimby is giving advice to younger cats. Chloe has been sleeping a lot more as of late. Scorch is wondering how the cats they held in the past are doing. Chloe Shriek is thinking about how too many cats die young. So let's see what the poll ended up being. We are going to Exile Sporefern. So on that patrol, Sadie Curl went out with Thunderstar, and some Star Clan cat, probably Laburnum, showed up, and the situation was explained. So we are now going to Exile Sporefern. So goodbye, murder. Goodbye, murder cat. We do still have a murderer in the clan. Volcano Spawn murdered too. Shadowpaw can go with Swarm. We see a bird. We're not having good luck catching birds. Catrick, Volcano Swan. Shard Ember can join. Volcano Swan admits they think they had a vision from Star Clan. They talked to them about whether it was a real vision as they train. Is this Volcano Swan trying to pass off his murder as Sporefern's murder? I'm wondering. Piper Paw, Icy Pelt. Cicada Paw. Spiderjoy. Guys, please don't be too rude about the whole exiling Sporefern thing not going your way in the chat. In-game, it would make the most sense that if it came out, he's exiled. It starts snowing soon after the patrol sets out, trying to bring back something for the fresh kill pile. Not someone. Oh, Icy Pelt got shivering and frostbite. The prey must be hiding. The patrol catches nothing. NASCAR, Hazy Flick, and Puddle Paw, along with First Spring, can go out. The patrol has a disagreement and looks to NASCAR to settle the dispute. Yeah, Icy got icy. NASCAR rudely reminds the patrol cats to focus on their star damn jobs and stop quarreling like kittens. Edelweiss, you can go on a date. A loner who offers healing skills. Is this one gonna join? Tin Man! Join the clan with Cliff Kit and Crag Kit. Hello, Tin Man. You have the Oriole chirp white speck. You're 66 moons old. You're cunning and impressive climber. Formerly a rogue. It's always the former rogues, I swear. MossClan, what is a man? And let's go look at the babies. Hello, Cliff Kit. You also have the same white patch. You're impulsive and avid play fighter. You're 4 moons old. Oh, I could totally, if when I draw Tin Man, I could make the little star marking a heart shape for the Wizard of Oz reference. Hi, Crag Kit. I'm gonna rename Crag Kit for reasons, so if you have any suggestions for Crag Kit, I don't usually bring this up, but if you are on the Discord, there is a kit that was revealed that is named Crag Kit this year in Galaxy Clan. And if you're not on the Discord, that's all I'm gonna say. If you do want to join the Discord, make sure you're 13 plus. But we're gonna be renaming Crag Kit. Flutter Kit is really cute. Agate Kit. She's shy, a lover of stories. Heart Kit for the reference. Lion Kit, Axe Kit, Log Kit, Swabble Kit, Coal Kit, Fly Kit, something metal. Crow Kit for the Scarecrow. Crow Kit for the Scarecrow is really cute. I'm gonna hide screen real quick, and I'm gonna check what their full name is. Just so I know. Okay then. I saw their full name. And let me make a poll with just some ones I saw. You guys are not going to see the suffix. Let's see. Canyon would still be fitting with the cliff and crag type of thing going on. Let's see. Just looking for all the things. Just looking through and picking some cute ones I see. Sorry if your suggestion is not on the poll, but just vote on that and let's continue with our patrols. But yeah, new medicine cat. And he's not really old. He's just middle-aged, which is fun. Normally we get really old men when we do that patrol. So it's fun to get someone younger. Bluff Streak, Jaffa, and Antler Stock can go out. Good chance for the cats to practice new fighting techniques. Everyone has a nice practice session, picking up a nice selection of new tricks to try out in their next skirmish. Do Stripe, Makwa, and Inigo. Comes across a large rat. Catches the rat, more fresh kill. Laurel Tuft, you can join our new medicine cat. Tin Man Tin Man immediately goes to where the dead is. Even though there's nothing about this place that's different, Tin Man always feels the grief and love for their clanmates. You just got here, but we got Rosemary. I guess we could say that Tin Man is very empathetic. Tin Man is 66 moons old. I don't remember off the top of my head how old Oriole Chirp is, but I think they're around the same age, but not exactly. Like, as of end of year 20, they would be. Also, let's see what one for the new name. Looks like Croquet. So let's change your name. Very cute. I have seen some Bluey. I haven't seen like the whole series, but Bluey is very cute. We exiled Sporefern after it came out that he was a murderer, with the help of Sadie Curl. As of year 19, Oriole is 38 moons old. Thank you. And time to time skip. Inigo was climbing a tree when they fell. Luckily, they were only bruised by the incident. Antlerstock fell from a cliff and somehow survived, though not without breaking their leg. Antlerstock, can you, like, chill for a second, please? My man. Hazy Flick has gotten green cough. Dewstripe received a present, maple seeds from Scorch. Very cute. Dewstripe then misstepped when they slipped from a rock and they strained their paw. Figaro's infection is gone. Jaffa also sprained their paw. Goose Lotus's infection is gone, and Goose Lotus's snakebite has healed. Goose Lotus has come out as trans. I want to see what Goose Lotus is now. Pride Month, woo! Piper Paw stands tall and puffs out their chest as Thunderstar announces they are ready for their warrior name. Piper arch after their hard work. Cliff Kit is scolded after sneaking out of camp. And some of the wild garlic went bad. Let's see Goose Lotus. I want to see Goose. Goose Lotus non-binary. Gonna drink water. Hydrate before you dehydrate. Happy Pride Month, non-binary. We love that. Yeah, we could look at Spore real quick. No, he's not dead. Wishes they could atone for their mistakes. Well, too bad. But woo! NB Goose. Oh yeah, I heard about the pronouns update. I'm looking forward to it. No better way to learn your gender identity than a near-death experience. Thunderstar is napping now that he has gotten a murderer out of his clan. Antlerstock is hoping for a break. I hope you get a break from the RNG that the universe just throws at you. I heard that there's a pronouns update that you can have the pronouns of the cat actually input so that it doesn't always automatically say they and stuff when they're talking in the prompts. So that's fun. It's in the dev version of the game, but it will say stuff like, he saw a kitty pet play, he saw this, or she saw this, they saw this. Like that type of stuff. Which is fun. Tin Man is wondering what living with two legs must be like. Goose Lotus is thinking about a strange two-leg object they saw recently. And you can add neo-pronouns in the pronouns update, which is very fun. Oh, that is That is horrible. Well, Antler Sock, you got a break, just not the one you wanted. Tetrastripe is playing a prank on Hazy Flick. Figaro is daydreaming. NASCAR is relaxing in camp. Makwa can't wait to tape a nap later. Catrick thinks they could take on a Badger solo. With Hillfuzz for the neopronouns, I specifically asked the Discord. I brought up that there was an agender cat and I was interested in using neopronouns. And I asked what they thought would be interesting / cool for them to use. So I think I gave them Hillfuzz's personality and traits in game, I believe. And we ended up on Fuzz and Snow, Snow Self, etc. But I know I asked the Discord for help. Jaffa is eavesdropping on Swarm. Shard Ember scolds themselves for oversleeping. Spirejoy tries to set a good example for younger cats. Inigo tries to set a good example for younger cats. Swarm tries to set a good example for younger cats. Everyone is just setting a good example. Laurel Tuff wonders how Scorch is doing. Volcano Swan wonders at all that Quimby has seen and done. It seems that all that Quimby has done is reject Sadie Girl. Icy Pellet was scared by an owl last night. Did you look in a puddle? Did you see your reflection somewhere? Because you look a lot like an owl, especially in your sick pose. Bluff Streak tries to set a good example for younger cats. First Spring daydreams about being a warrior in Lion Clan. Hazy Flick wondering if kitty pet life is really so bad. Dew Stripe wonders at all that Clay Shriek has seen and done. Tempest Freckle is playing a prank on Laurel Tuft. Edelweiss brought back a much-needed herb to the medicine cat after a hunting patrol. Piper Arch saw a kitty pet rolling around a two-legged garden. He is cunning and a great kit sitter. Congratulations on your warrior name. Cicada Paw was tasked with lining nests with fresh moss today. Oh, you changed from Bloodthirsty to Charismatic. That's fun. Everyone's setting a good example after Sporefern got exposed. Puddlepaw is craving the taste of Vole. Shadowpaw is picking the birds from their pelt. Quimby is eavesdropping on Hazy Flick. Chloe is giving advice to Crowkit. Scorch is wondering how the cats they helped in the past are doing. Seems like you do that a lot. Also love you. You really are Clan Grandpa. Clay Shriek saw a two-legged kit playing with a dog. Cliff Kit hopes they don't get as grumpy as Quimby when they're old. Crowkit is nervous for their apprentice ceremony. And patrol time. We're getting close to the end of the year. Swarm and Shadowpaw. Drapes of Paw Steps. I'm going to pretend I don't see that because even though we're not super overpopulated, I don't want to get extremely overpopulated. NASCAR, Piper Arch, and Bluff Streak can go out. Nice spot to sun themselves. Sunlight feels great and the cats have a successful training session. Catrick, Volcano Swan, Laurel Tuft. Desperate screams coming from a lake. We will go try to save that elder. That didn't go well. As soon as they see the bag wiggling and screaming, they jump into action. Unfortunately, Laurel Tuft was just a tad too slow and got kicked quite hard against a tree. Catrick orders the patrol to protect and carry Laurel Tuft while they retreat. Laurel Tuft has a broken bone now. That's unfortunate. Makwa, Puddlepaw, and First Spring can go out. Puddlepaw Puddlepaw is trailing behind the patrol when there's a mighty clatter of stones below them. Please don't die. You remind me of my cat Puddles. Please don't die. No! I'm sad. Antler, all your babies. Hurt and wheezing, Puddlepaw hears the patrol panicking as they drift the Star Clan. Puddlepaw. What's your name? Puddlequake. That is horrible with how you died. You were compassionate and quick-witted. I have no idea where Puddles is, but I would hug him if I saw him. If he comes in here, I will give him a hug. She even had the cute Holly as a I'm sad. Rest in peace. Thunderstar can go with Cicada Paw Inspire Joy. Hello, Viper Clan. I really don't think we're allies. Cicada Paw excitedly trots up to the other patrol, greeting them pleasantly. They seem to be on good terms with the other cats on this patrol, and strike up a conversation about specific happenings in their clan, asking if so-and-so had kits, or if a certain apprentice had been made a warrior yet. I hope that isn't implying that Volcano and Shard Ember are trying for kits. Edelweiss can go on a date again. Might be a good chance to practice new fighting techniques. Unfortunately, neither cat steps up to teach. They had a bit more of an irritated mood. Inigo can go with Shard Ember. Checking the borderlines, odd sound. And Inigo gets a mouse. J-Clan stream was voted to be the last stream, so I will be trying to get all the streams done as soon as I can. We shall see. Goose Lotus leads a patrol. It is raining. It's absolutely miserable weather to be gathering herbs in. Tin Man nearly slipped and fell into multiple times, but we do still get Daisy and Lungwort. Also, Goose was leading that, and they are the youngest medicine cat. We can send Sadie and Goose together next moon. And time to time skip. Icy Births and Deaths. Inigo's bruises have it's probably Puddlepaw. Inigo survived a vicious eagle attack with claw marks to prove it. Tetrastrife wakes up one day after moons of numbness and feels as though the world is less dull. I almost thought that said Icy Pelt died. Icy Pelt shivers have died down. Icy Pelt has managed to get rid of their frostbite. NASCAR was attacked by rats. Chloe's tick bites are no longer bothering them. Hazy Flick no longer has green cough. Figaro is scarred from their tail injury. Makwa's running nose stopped running. Cicada Paw has been named Cicada Leaf in honor of their exemplar. Piper Arch has green cough. Cliff Paw excitedly touches noses with their new mentor, Tempest Freckle, looking quite eager to start their training. As Crowpaw touches noses with Shard Ember, they hope that they'll be a cool mentor that won't assign them boring tasks. And Puddlequake has taken their place in Star Clan. Oh, the Medicine Cat Apprentice from Viper Clan comes asking for Daisy. They refuse to say what their clan needs them for, but your clan still provides them with Daisy. This isn't the last moon. The last moon will be moon 96. I want to check out our new apprentices. Hello, Cliffpaw. You are bloodthirsty. Why is everyone bloodthirsty? Why is everyone bloodthirsty? Again, they won't actually be canonically leaving the camp until they are 8 moons old because this is MossClan. Crowpaw is lonesome. Storkpaw requires Daisy. Also, I'm gonna, no, wrong thing. I'm gonna just look at this. What is this? Why are so many of them dead? Piper Arch, First Spring, and Shadowpaw are the only ones that are not dead. That is depressing. Thunderstar is hoping that they are leading the clan well. Antlerstock questions whether they're respected or just tolerated by the clan. Antlerstock really has a lot of insecurities about his position as deputy. Yeah, Cicada Leaf does sound like Roachpaw because the name that would have been given to him in game was Roachleaf. Sadie Curl has the foul taste of bitter herbs in his mouth. Tin Man saw a two-legged kit playing with a kitty pet. Goose Lotus almost got lost near some two-legged nests, and before I forget, let me send out Sadie Curl in the sun. Because I will probably forget. Nice spot to send themselves. Sunlight feels great, and the cats have a successful discussion about things that came out the last half-moon meetings and whether it'll affect MossClan. We got Horsetail and Goldenrod, so that was a cute patrol. Yeah, Antler is, like, so young. All the kits have just died so young. It's so sad. No, wait, father and child, not, sorry for misgendering you, Goose. Getting used to it. Tetrastripe is feeling unappreciated. Figaro isn't living with a paw in each world. NASCAR is giving some advice to Makwa. Makwa tries to set a good example for younger cats. But is NASCAR old? NASCAR is 1 moon away from being their elder sprite. Catrick is eavesdropping on Crowpaw. Jaffa is embarrassed after getting the taste of their own bitter herbs. Serves them right. Wonder what Jaffa did. I can hear my cats, like, scratching and clawing at the blinds in the living room to get into the window. And I just know they are just tearing them up right now. Oh, I'm so sorry it's so late. Shard Ember saw a kitty pet sitting calmly next to a dog. Spirejoy wants to critique Hazy Flick's fighting techniques. Inigo wants to critique Firstspring's fighting techniques. Swarm wants to visit the elders to hear a story. Laurel Tuft is wondering what the inside of a two-legged den looks like. Volcano Swan is wondering if kitty pet life is really so bad. You seem to really be wanting to run away from your problems. Icy Pelt tries to set a good example for younger cats. Bluff Streak is ignoring gossip about their kitty pet past. First Spring calms themselves down by thinking how StarClan will see to things. Hazy Flick is hissing in frustration. Douche Drive wants to critique NASCAR's fighting techniques. Tempest Freckle wants to compliment Laurel Tuft's fighting techniques. Edelweiss is picking the burrs from their pelt. Cicada Leaf wants to critique Catrick's fighting techniques. You ended up as a charismatic den builder and a good fighter. Piper Arch is giving some advice to Shard Ember. Shadowpaw managed to conquer a difficult task despite feeling nervous. Cliffpaw bats at a beetle that wandered into camp. Crowpaw is picking the burrs from their pelt. Let me see how old. I will turn on their ability next moon. I make it so that they can start generating to have kids when they're 24 moons old. Quimby is rethinking their life choices. Is it rejecting Sadie Girl twice? Or is it something else? Chloe is complaining about being cold. Scorch is Scorch is rejecting in camp. No, is relaxing in camp. Clay Shriek is grateful to have lived so long. And let's go patrol. Volcano Swan, let's go see if you have a date. Start snowing. A storm descends. I can talk. No one died, at least. Also, let's do the fake patrol with the apprentices that can't be out yet before I accidentally send them out. Do not proceed. Okay. Gonna hydrate. Water time. Hydrate before you dehydrate. Tempest Freckle can go out with... I keep sending them out together, but they're just cute. The small hunting party heads out into the gathering dusk. Oh, Edelweiss has a sprain. Tempest Freckle trots over, telling Edelweiss to take it easy and lean on them as they limp home. Very cute. Bye-bye. Hope you had fun while you were here. Mako can go out with Icy Pelt and Figaro. Spots a rabbit up ahead, but it seems to be acting strange. We catch the rabbit. It was eaten as normal. We didn't have any consequences for that. Catrick, Cicada Leaf, and Shadowpaw, along with Swarm. Small Dog, right in the border of MossClan territory. All Shadowpaw's attempts to drive the small dog off only send it into greater and greater fits of excitement, until the only thing to do is wait exasperated in a safe spot until the beast calms down. Poor Shadowpaw. Aw, glad I could cheer you up a bit. Flush Streak, Fur Spring, and Spirejoy can go out. Practice new fighting techniques, and no one steps up to teach my favorite patrol. Hazy Flick can go out with Thunderstar. Is anyone gonna step up? Nope. Good job, guys. And Tin Man can go out. Trying to find Burdock. Tin Man got Frostbite. And time to time skip. Again, we are going to 96 moons, so we're almost at the end, but not quite. Births and deaths, I am scared. Oh! Okay. Okay, then. Okay, then. Cicada Leaf was pushed off a cliff onto the sharp rocks at the bottom. Tetrastripe stands above them, watching as they fall. Tetris. I've been suspicious of you since you joined. How dare you do this? That was a baby, and they got over being bloodthirsty. I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. Dewstripe's sprain is feeling better. Jaffa's sprain is feeling better. Goose Lotus was moving some branches out of the way when they got a splinter. No! Tempest Freckle is found dead and cold in the snow, and this is the moon that I would have turned on them being able to have kids. I'm so sad. This is devastating. I'm so sad. Tempest Freckle. ClanGen is evil. And poor Cicada leave. Is Mink's kits all dead? So not only did we steal that queen's kits, both of them died and one of them was straight up murdered. So you know. Also, you're worried about cats in the dark forest. So that's upsetting. That is very upsetting. Tetra Stripe. Thunderstar is thinking about forming an alliance. Antlerstock is assigning cats to patrol the borders. Sadie Curl will never forget Tempest Freckle. I feel so bad. Goose Lotus is now their only kit that's alive. Tin Man has been hearing the voices of StarClan cats. Please don't leave us. We just got you. Goose Lotus prays that Tempest Freckle is safe in StarClan. I'm so sad. Tetra Stripe is upset at a recent negotiation for rival clan. You don't have a right to be upset about that. Also, is this your way of saying that we're blaming it on another clan that killed Cicada Leaf, considering we're assigning cats to patrol the borders and also Thunderstar is thinking about forming an alliance with potentially a different clan? Is this what's going on? Are you making them lean towards it was a rival clan? Figaro feels a sense of dread. Yeah, we can look at Tetra Stripe's relationships to mentally prepare. Really doesn't like Icy Pelt. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Has a decent dislike for Antlerstock. A little bit for Jaffa, Dewstripe, Furspring. I think if Tetris was to murder someone, it would probably be Icy Pelt, and I really don't want him to. Killers are like cockroaches. If you see one, there's a dozen sneaking around somewhere. Figaro feels dread. NASCAR wonders if StarClan is giving Goose Lotus any prophecies. Makwa wants to compliment Catrick's fighting techniques. Catrick saw a kitty pet rolling around. Jaffa wants to compliment Piper Arch's fighting techniques. Shard Ember is playing a prank on Swarm. Spirejoy is thinking about their old clanmates. Hello, Puddles. You came in here, scratched my bed, and then you ran out. I was gonna hug you since Puddlepaw died, but I guess not since you immediately left me. I love our relationship, man. Oh, Figaro might have seen something. We don't exile right away. We exile when in-game. We try to figure out if they found out or not. Swarm daydreams about being a warrior in Leopard Clan. Laurel Tuft saw a pair of two legs near camp today. Volcano Swan is napping. Icy Pelt tries to set a good example for younger cats. I'm scared. Icy Pelt, please don't die. Bluff Streak got startled by a squirrel. Furspring is praying to StarClan for guidance. Hazy Flick notices their clanmates have been nervous around them lately. Dewstripe wants to critique Spirejoy's fighting techniques. Oh yeah, Thunderstar and Swarm are meant to go on a date. I will remember to do that this time. Edelweiss prepares the perfect gift for a friend. I'm so sad. I'm gonna... it doesn't really matter because you don't have a mate now, but I'm gonna turn that off before I forget. Piper Arch almost got lost near some two-leg nests. Shadowpaw is still an apprentice at 14 moons old. You are so close to becoming a warrior, my man. Playing a prank on Makwa. Cliffpaw has been training very hard recently. Crowpaw is eavesdropping on Piper Arch. Quimby is assisting with camp cleanup. Chloe is giving advice to Crowpaw. Scorch is napping. We have so many elders that are like above the age where they start rolling elder deaths. Clay Shriek is requesting an apprentice's help with ticks. I'm scared. Date time before I forget. Shadowpaw, you can go with someone else. Yeah, we can get this kitty pet. Oh, it's a baby! Jules Paw. Hello. Please don't have red cough. Hello, baby. You have green cough, so it's bad, but not as bad as red cough. Oh no, your mentor is Volcano Swan. You're competitive, you're interested in clan history. What do you look like healthy? Ooh, you have sunlit ice eyes. Very pretty. Jules Paw. So that's fun. New apprentice. Hope she survives. Icy Pelt can go out Dewstripe and Cliffpaw. No, actually, no. Cliffpaw can't go out. Cliffpaw is not 8 moons old yet. Badger set. We see Badger Poo. Okay. And let's send out the apprentices that aren't supposed to be out yet before I forget. I just barely glanced at that, but I think that was the glitched, the like, not quite coded correctly patrol where it says dep name instead of the actual deputy's name. If her owners were rich, then I feel like it was not the owners that kidnapped her and dumped her. Jaffa Shard Ember for spring. We see a bird. We catch it. Makwa, Bluffstreak, and Figaro. Distinct scent trail has crossed it. Try as they might, the patrol can't identify who left the scent trail or where it leads. It doesn't smell like a clan cat, but it's a little reassurance as the cats head back to report the rest of MossClan. Catrick, Hazy Fleck, and Volcano Swan. Large dog. Tries to keep the watch on the dog from a distance, but it spots the cats and they have to scatter. Everyone escapes just fine, but they lose track of the dog. It could be anywhere still out there, lurking, waiting to attack. Oh, that would be extremely sad if her owners had enemies and they just stole the cat. It would also be really interesting if she just straight up has Jules on her collar. Is Jules a girl or a boy? Yeah, girl. Spirejoy can go out with Shadowpaw. Hunting party. And we get a lot of prey. Good job. And the parent and child duo can go out. Nice spot the sun themselves. Sunlight feels great, and they have a successful discussion talking about what came up at the last half moon meeting. We get Oak Leaves, Lungwort, and Catmint. Very successful patrol, especially in Leaf Bear. Save the clan. And this is going to be our last moon, so let's see what happens. I see births and deaths. Oh, a kitty pet named Chive waits on the border asking to join the clan. They decide to keep their name. Laurel Tuft died from a broken bone. I'm so sad. Tetrastripe travels to J-Clan to resolve some recent personal disputes. No progress was made. The rat bite NASCAR has healed. Hazy Flick and Chive really think the clan hasn't noticed how they feel about each other. Everyone carefully hides their smiles as they announce becoming mates. So Hazy Again, it's always a cat that is not in MossClan that they become mates with. Yeah, we know Chive. Chive came to become mates with Hazy Fleck, it seems. Goose Lotus's small cut is healed up nicely. Oh! Goose Lotus killed Volcano Swan by feeding him death berries. I don't think that's the best way to deal with a murderer. But I'm assuming Goose found out that Volcano Swan killed someone. And that's why they did it. But that's probably not the best way to deal with that. Yeah, remember earlier when I said this was the murder update and people were saying that because murders are just more common now? Yeah, Piper Arch is no longer coughing and sputtering. Their case of green cough is now cured. Thunderstar stands above the clan and proclaims Shadowpaw is now been named Shadow Merc, honoring their reliability. Chive was seen chasing a rogue off the territory. Edelweiss's sprain has healed. Tin Man is no longer frostbitten. Jules Paw no longer has green cough. Antlerstock's voice cracks of grief, talking about the time they had with Volcano Swan. Quimby wanders past Volcano Swan's vigil. They won't mourn Volcano Swan's passing. Laurel Tuft and Volcano Swan have taken their place in Star Clan. Viper Clan Medicine Cat asks for Blackberry. Unfortunately, your clan only has enough for themselves. They refuse to share. That is concerning. So let's take a look at our dead cats. Rest in peace, Laurel Tuft. Man, poor Icy Pelt. And then Volcano Swan. Hello. I'm gonna send him to the Dark Forest. He killed a cat. I wonder who Jules Paw Mentor is now. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe Tetris put the blame of Cicada's death on J-Clan since we seem to be tense with them right now. I do think it's really interesting that when Sadie Kroll finds out a cat was a murderer, Sadie Kroll brings it up to Thunderstar, and then we get that cat exiled. But apparently when Goose Lotus finds out, Goose Lotus just kills him. But yeah, very concerning. That is extremely sad. Thunderstar somehow still has 9 lives. How? But bargains with StarClan, begging them to send Laurel Tuft back. Antlerstock assigns cats to the hunting patrol. Sadie Kroll is feeling stressed taking care of the clan. Tin Man is checking up on the warriors. So is Goose Lotus. I mean, they are extremely strict. Man, I don't know what to feel about that, Goose Lotus. I mean, I can see why you did it. Yeah, Thunderstar is always sad when a cat dies. He really is a sweetie. Tetrastripe wishes to break up a stickingly lovey-dovey couple. Oh, they already died. I think the other stickingly lovey-dovey couple would be Antler and Inigo. Yeah, long stream because MossClan was a really big clan. Figaro, this is the last moon though. Figaro wonders what became of their 2 legs. NASCAR is craving the taste of mouse. Oh, this is what Elder Sprite you got. Makwa is sparring with some clanmates. Catrick saw a 2-legged kit playing with a dog. Jaffa is wondering what Thunderstar is thinking. Shard Ember tries to set a good example for younger cats. I feel like maybe Goose Lotus might have thought that just straight up killing Volcano Swan and telling no one what happened might have been a way to save face in a way. Like, no one has to deal with the fact that Volcano Swan was a murderer, if that makes sense. I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on them. Spiredroid daydreams about being a warrior in Lion Clan. Inigo wants to compliment Dewstripe's fighting techniques. Swarm is feeling motivated. Icy Pelt tries to set a good example for younger cats. Bluffstreak works twice as hard to prove their worth to the clan-born cats. Hello, Chive. Welcome to the clan. You are vengeful and a learner of lore. You are also mates with Hazy Flick. 43. Yeah, you guys are the same age. Fur Spring is sparring with some clanmates. Hazy Flick is grateful to Tin Man for their treatment. Dewstripe has the apprentices very engaged and a very tall tale. Edelweiss is offering helpful advice to a gloomy clanmate. Yeah, Chive just showed up. They might have met each other in the past on like a secret meeting thing, and then Chive didn't join the clan. But I would need to be reminded if that was the case, because I do not remember. But I'm assuming that's what happened. Piper Arch is wondering what living with two legs must be like. Shadow Merc, congratulations on your full name. You are a nervous, talented swimmer. Jules Paw, your new mentor is now Jaffa. Busy mastering a fighting technique. Cliff Paw is cleaning blood from their claws. I don't like that. Crowpaw is wondering if Kitty Pet life is really so bad. Quimby is assisting with camp cleanup. Chloe is batting at a beam of sunlight. Scorch is thinking about how too many cats die young. Clayshriek is feeling rather cross today. And that's our clan so far. This is what we're looking like. And let's do our final patrols and hope that no one dies. Thunderstar, let's send you on another date with Swarm. We see an eagle. As the rest of the patrol discuss whether they can steal the catch, Thunderstar fixates on the bird that caught it, and he catches the bird. Both the fish and the predator. I feel like Thunderstar has done that before. Fur Spring, Shard Ember. Actually, let's send Fur Spring out of this so that these two can have their first patrol out together. Starts snowing. Crowpaw got shivering. A snowstorm. Great first patrol, guys. And let's send Cliffpaw on their first patrol. We see a kitty pet. The kitty pet is sadly gone. These guys are having great first patrols. Hello, Jules Paw. Let's see what you get up to. Last rays of sunset. Small hunting party heads out. Jules Paw tries to show off, but it screws up the coordination of the entire patrol. Wonderful. Great job, Jules Paw. I looked at Sporefern a while ago. He's just chilling right now. Piper Arch, Bluffstreak. Dewstripe. Practice fighting techniques, and we have a nice practice session. Ooh, maybe Cliffpaw tried to save the run-over kitty pet, but instead just got blood on their paws. But it says specifically from their claws. Interesting. Sporefern murdered someone. First Spring, Catrick, Edelweiss. Odd sound. Catrick catches a rabbit. Oh, none of the cats actually catch it. Never mind. Figaro, Chive. Actually, no. I want to send Chive out on a date. Starts snowing. All these storms. NASCAR, Icy Pelt, and Shadowmurk. And Shadowmurk admits that they think they had a vision from StarClan. No one can make sense of it. Makwa, Figaro. Good chance to practice new fighting techniques. Figaro takes charge and coordinates exercises. Good job. Goose Lotus can go out. Let's see if you do anything suspicious. Looks like you're just looking for Goldenrod. Nothing too interesting. Murgold and Goldenrod were gathered. Sadie Curl. Let's just send all the meds on the... Sadie Curl thinks about the dream they had last night. Was it sent by StarClan? It definitely distracts them from their hunt for cobwebs, but Sadie Curl uses the time by themselves to put their thoughts in order. The sign from their ancestors will need acting upon, but they return to camp to assemble the leader and deputy. Interesting. Very interesting. And Tin Man. Getting Moss. And we get Moss. Good job. And yeah, that is the year for MossClan. That is what happened. Too many cats died to recap. We had too many murders. Goose Lotus murdered. Tetrastripe murdered. Chive joined. They're mates of Hazy Flick. I'm so sad about Edelweiss and Tempest. But we're no longer on free pages, so that's good. Yeah, MossClan is a mess. Thunderstar still has 9 lives. Also, the only change in positions of power is that we got Sporefern out of there, and we now have Tin Man. So yeah, expect art of Tin Man. And that's basically it for MossClan. MessClan. Our number of murderers have stayed the same, but with new faces. Thank you to everyone that showed up. I will try to get Viper Clan and J Clan done as soon as I can. Stream schedule is a little all over the place. Mom's not really working a work schedule like she usually did. And then we were also dealing with like car trouble, so there was a lot of in and out people coming in. But yeah, I will do my best to get them out soon, and I will see you next time. Thank you guys for watching. Galaxy Clan Year 20 coming out on July 7th. Schedule in general has moved to come out on the first Sunday of each month instead of the last Sunday. Again, for convenience. But yeah, again, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Peace.